In this lesson, we're going to use an example keyword, in this case, dentist near me, to illustrate this concept of intent and drive this home a little bit further. At the end of this lesson, you'll understand that we can infer a lot about a user's needs from a simple search term, and that meeting those needs will help improve user engagement signals, which will help us rank better in search. We won't go into a ton of detail just yet. I just want you to get a better understanding of the concept of intent. And we're also going to use a keyword that I really just chose for its simplicity. I realize that many of you working on national or global brands in some cases, and in this local example keyword, dentist near me, it may not be applicable to what you're doing day to day, but it's simple and pretty much everybody's been to the dentist and there's no misunderstanding of what this is. So you'll be able to relate to it, and I think you'll be able to get the concept a little easier because of that. Okay, so let's say you do a search for dentist near me. You're probably looking to find a dentist near you. Obvious, right? Well, yes, sort of, but it's not quite that simple. This is where the nuance of intent comes in. There's so much wrapped up and implicit in the goal to find a dentist near me, and we can actually infer a lot about the person searching that if we think through it a bit. Plus, if we think about shopping behavior as like a funnel, we can also figure out roughly where that keyword fits in the funnel or where that keyword is in the buying process. This can help us prioritize what type of content we create and which keywords to go after first. So let's think about this search a little bit deeper. When you search dentist near me, you're probably not just looking for one dentist near you, right? I mean, yeah, eventually you are going to go to one dentist probably, but right now, what you're probably looking for is a list of dentists near you. And to get even more specific than that, you're probably looking for a list of dentists, say, within 10 miles or so of where you live, or maybe where your office is when you did that search. And we can also infer some things that you're probably not looking for. We know you're probably not on your mobile phone driving around trying to find the nearest dentist. Why? Well, think about it. Does anybody just decide to go to the dentist while they're driving around? No. Maybe if you just broke a tooth or something, but even then you'd probably go to your dentist. People search for random nearby gas stations. They don't search for random nearby dentists. So then you're probably at home or you're probably at work, one of those two places. We know you probably also want to visit their website, see what services they offer, try to figure out if they're a good dentist or a bad one. Do they take your insurance? Are they kid-friendly? You might have other goals like that in mind. So to say your intent is just to find a nearby dentist, yeah, sort of, but that misses the depth of the search. We can actually infer a lot more detail from that search just by using a little common sense in this case. And this is such an important concept because by understanding the intent behind a given search term, we can get a much clearer picture of who this person is, what they're looking for when they search, and exactly what type of content will help them meet that need. And remember back when we talked about how search engines are measuring user engagement signals to determine rankings? Well, what do you think happens to those user engagement signals when you create content that gives the searcher exactly what they're looking for? Those signals shoot through the roof. They end up much better than your competition, and so you can start to outrank your competition because of that.